You are the defendant. That means you are Dr. Rush. You're watching this video so you can learn how to prepare yourself for Wednesday. What you need to do is type and submit to Schoology under the defendant statement. So go into Schoology, find the thing that says defendant statement. You're going to turn yours in here. It's going to be a size 11 double-spaced MLA header, Arial font, proving how you're not guilty of medical malpractice. So you have to prove that you did exactly what you were supposed to do. You didn't do something wrong that caused the death or injury of your patients. You're going to have counselors. You've got 3 lawyers. They're your legal team. Here's information you need to know. You were born in 1746. You're 47 years old. You signed the Declaration of Independence. You were a Surgeon General of the Continental Army. That means you were the head surgeon of the American Army during the American Revolution, the war with Great Britain for independence. You've advocated for equality among gender and races. So that meant back when people thought there was such a thing as a black race and a white race, he was one of the people that said, it doesn't matter what you think you are, you're all just humans. He was one of the first people to believe that. He also didn't really care if you were male or female. You might want to use these things to win over the people in the classroom. His medical malpractices were influenced by a very old scientist from the year 200 AD named Galen. He believed that the only way to know what's going on inside of the body was to look inside of the body by forcing you to vomit or bleed or urinate, and then he would examine those fluids to see if he could tell you were sick because of them. During the epidemic, he stayed in Philadelphia. Most doctors fled. They ran away. He also tried desperately to get as many black Philadelphians to help. He thought that because they had darker skin, they couldn't get the yellow color on their, they couldn't get the yellow indicator of the disease because their skin was too dark to see it. What he did, of course, had consequences, but what you're going to have to prove is no one knew that at the time. They didn't have x-rays. They were convinced that this was the best way to do things. He didn't know that skin color doesn't really matter. It doesn't make any human different from any other human. He thought that it would protect you from a disease. He didn't think it would make you more likely to get it, so he thought he was doing a good thing. And you've got to prove that you were this man, and you thought you were doing the best possible thing for Philadelphia. So you go into a new Google Doc. You're going to call yours a defendant statement, just like it says, defendant statement. Save some time and just copy it. Title it defendant statement. First name, last name, teacher name, class name, date, document title, centered, push enter to go down once, left align, tab, X. That's where you're going to start writing it. You only need 1 page of this. It's due by Wednesday before we begin tomorrow, so you must be done. You absolutely have to be done because you're going to be questioned by the lawyers about this. If you're not done, you'll let down the entire mock trial and we won't be able to begin. Remember, Schoology, defendant statement.